when the populist party and the populist anger begins to fade and get absorbed into the new Democratic Party, it really leaves Texas in an interesting and new sort of place in the last decade of the 19th century. In many ways, this is really the last decade of old Texas. And here's what I mean by that. Charles Culberson is elected governor in 1894 and then again in 1896. Edwin M. House and Joseph W. Bailey, two more prominent Texas Democrats, become sort of kingmakers like the old days. Joseph Draper Sayers is elected in 1898, bona fide Confederate hero. And again, it's people like Bailey that become kingmakers and also conservative Democratic senators to the federal Congress by the turn of the century. The Democrats are in full control because the Republican Party in Texas collapses. E.J. Davis dies in 1883, and there's really nobody around to pick up the torch with as much enthusiasm as he had. Now, Norris Wright Cuney, an African-American labor leader, takes the helm, but having an African-American leader disaffects some of the white Republicans. And the white Republicans all attempt to splinter off and form their own white Republican Party, but it never really amounts to much. As a result, the Republican Party loses a lot of its momentum. And even in black majority counties in Texas, blacks begin to lose power in the face of a almost straight up one-party rule in Texas. And in fact, by 1900, the Republican Party is a mere shadow of its former self. So, as the 20th century springs upon the earth, what kind of place is Texas politically? Well, it's a one-party state, and those are Democrats. And these Texas Democrats are now starting to influence the national political landscape. They're really adding to the conversation for the first time in a major, meaningful way. The populist and all those angry farmers, they have found other channels for their energy. Two factions, though, within this monolithic Democratic Party begin to emerge in Texas: the progressive wing and the conservative wing.